Hey, greetings everyone. It's GleeCon, and I'm back again, bringing you another episode of Lore of Warcraft. Thank you so much for tuning in. Happy to be here. I missed you. So on the last episode, we wrapped up all of the quests, pretty much the Dark Threat looms in Lochmadon, and now we are going to do the final full Alliance-only Tier 2 zone, which is Darkshore. So stay a while and listen as we take Bleak and Tessa and hop in. It does mean we're going to spend more time away from our shaman, and that's just how it goes. Sometimes we'll take these extended breaks. It means that we're going to take some extended breaks from Bleak and Tessa after this. Okay, so Darkshore. Now, if you notice, right now there's not a lot populating these areas. This zone, I'm telling you, is annoying, but first, let's explore Darkshore. We have. Oh, I have a ton of ore, and that's gonna just be cluttering up our bag for some time. I don't like that. I should have did something about that.
Your body looks worn and your spirit weary.
Yeah, my
Rest
body is
yourself
worn.
beneath our roof and allow Elune to guide your dreams.
You know what, robot? You are not wrong.
Although the coast of Darkshore is more dangerous,
we can
than
cook
that
Fillet of
Gilberto,
Frenzy.
Many fishers find profit
Fantastic.
here.
I don't even think I remembered to buy that on my my mage. But sure. If you come out here, there is actually a quest out here with this weird emo dude, Cerulean Whiteclaw.
In the aftermath of the battles at the Well of Eternity, I heard that Amatharan had been destroyed, its people dead, including my love, Anaya. I would never have thought, thousands of years later, that memories of Anaya would still haunt my dreams. Wandering the woods of Darkshore in a stupor, I found myself in the ruins of Amatharan, where I saw the haunted spirit of my beloved. She must be freed, but I lack the heart to do it. Her spirit must be destroyed.
Okay, so a lot of what we're doing here, because this is one of the OG Night Elf zones, there's nothing else further out there. Those are the docks we've already been to that take us to the Teldrassil and to wetlands. But a lot of the quests are all about the ruins of the ancient civilization. Here's Whiz-Bang Crank Toggle.
Salutations!
Drunken Gnome. I can plug this wire in here, and that will power the Fizzletan gear. But then the Hydroflange will need an alternate power source. Maybe I can... Oh, hello! Hey, want to help me try a new invention?
Hey! Help me with my latest invention, the Buzzbox! You can talk to people far away! Maybe you've already seen them! They're boxes with levers on them! The only problem is they need constant maintenance. Each one suffers from a different problem, but I made a really smart decision. I placed each one near creatures that have the proper parts to fix that particular machine. Right now, Buzzbox 827 is on the Fritz. It's just south of Aberdeen, real close. It takes 6 crawler legs to fix it. I'll pay you.
I'll pay you.
I came to Aberdeen because of the quiet. I want to invent my
Gaffer
inventions
Jacks.
where it's quiet. Because after a night of drinking, I don't like all the noise of Ironforge. So I took a ship to Aberdeen and had a little too much to drink on the way. I dropped my box of Gaffer Jacks overboard. I need my Gaffer Jacks. I don't know exactly where I dropped them, but if you fish for them in the ocean, you might get lucky.
I mean, luck's what it takes, really. This is why I said we're going to be in a sitch here where we're maxing out our fishing. We're going to hit fishing. I mean, it might be worth a journey over to, might be worth a journey over if we hit 300 to Booty Bay. So we'll cross that drink. We'll cross that when we get there, but. Alright, so now that just requires us to fish literally everywhere. It doesn't even say where. But I'm pretty sure you can just fish in the ocean is what that was implying. So we'll do that. We'll go ahead and finish exploring town first, and then we'll get right to some fishing, because really, that's what the majority of this is about. There's a stable master. I feel like going... There's a little hawk companion. This is a moon well. I guess we can restore mana if we stand next to it if we were playing Warcraft 3. Here's Yelda. What's inside her hut? Nothing. It's fine, don't mind us. We're just the people that randomly walked into your house. There are a ton of quests in this zone too. This is one of the longer tier 2 zones. She has a quest.
Peace. May a loon walk with you, adventurer.
I like
the
her
Temple
courtesy.
of the Moon has come to help the troubled citizens of Oberdeen.
Okay.
Majestic sea creatures are known to launch themselves at the Darkshore coastline, beached there until they die. Lately, these beasts have been washing ashore in ever-increasing numbers. I've been sent here by the Temple of the Moon to investigate, but the presence of murlocs along the water has made my research difficult. There is a giant creature washed ashore just south of Aberdeen that is ringed by the foul grey mist murlocs. Could you go there and retrieve bones from the creature for our study?
Yeah, and a lot of the quests here are kind of bowed, you know, they
The hippogriff is a noble beast, proud and
they
swift.
really
They are an honor to train and can quickly take their rider a great distance.
kind of insinuate or allude. Here's our first Buzzbox. This is actually where we would turn in the first one. We just don't have that yet. We'll come out right here to Bubber Glump for some of his quests before, at the end. Here's a wanted Murk Deep. Attention, a reward is being offered for the death of the Murloc Murk Deep. The foul beast is known to be responsible for the death of at least one sentinel and is suspected of causing the sinking of at least 2 cargo vessels in the waters off Darkshore. Murk Deep was last spotted at a hutted Murloc camp south of Aberdeen and is thought to be protecting the huts there. Reward claims for this bounty should be claimed with Sentinel Glinda, Nalshay, and Aberdeen, the Aberdeen Village Council. There you go, we got some more work to do. Killing Murk Deep if we see them. Here, this guy out here has an actual green level quest.
I am devising a potion that requires rare mushrooms. Mushrooms that grow only in a certain cave. The cave lies behind Cliffspring Falls, to the east and slightly north along the mountains. I would go there myself, but I was advised by the Grove of the Ancients to stay away from that place. Our venerable allies sense that the cave is the hiding place for a new evil in Darkshore. Please, adventurer, gather the mushrooms for me. And while doing so, scout the cave to confirm the Ancients' fears.
Okay. Eburiash, Likantessa. Anu Mashri Ash. Shari Adune, Baladathi Shnuash Dathanari Ash Diabalafala. Okay, I don't speak Night Elf. But, okay.
Hello.
She has a quest too called The Red Crystal. Corruption sneaks into nature's grove. The forest must be protected at all costs.
Hostile moonkin roam in ever-increasing numbers to our east. They once were thought to be gentle, almost mystical creatures. While some continue to hold reverence for them, the safety of Oberdeen forces me to keep a more realistic view. I've received reports that moonkin are being drawn to a large red crystal along Darkshore's eastern mountain range. No one has any idea what that crystal is, or even if it really exists. I want you to locate it over there and report back to me what you find.
Okay.
Good luck, friend.
At the end, we'll do all these quests at once since we're really on a big quest pickup chunk right here. Here's sort of one of the leaders, Gershala Night Whisperer. Actually, we're not going to pick that quest up right now because... I mean, we could, but that's the... No, that's a Black Fathom Deeps quest. We're not going to pick it up right now. This guy has...
How may I...
Greetings, person. I am Tharnarian Tree Tender.
I'm a person.
A sickness spreads across the Darkshore, gripping the minds and bodies of all it touches. The Thistlebears have been hit the hardest by this plague. The once noble beasts are now an instrument of destruction, rabid and frenzied. I may have a cure for this ailment. Take this trap to the forest and lay it on the ground. Any rabid Thistlebear that crosses the light shall become docile for a short time. Once the bear is docile, it shall follow you. Lead it back here, adventurer.
Cool. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna help out, I guess, with that. That one's actually not that hard.
I am an adventurer. I've come to find out how rampant the effects of fell moss are throughout Darkshore. The corruption of Teldrassil and our surrounding lands really concerns the druids of the Cenarian Circle and all night elves. It is my goal to find out why this has happened and to put an end to it. Some of my brethren were rescued from a corrupt furbog in Teldrassil, and I've vowed to stop any more atrocities before more of our kind are injured. Or worse. I've seen a couple hints of corruption in Darkshore already, but I have yet to find any widespread signs. I think it would be logical if the investigation continued with the Furbogs. Would you find one of their camps and return to me if you see any signs of corruption?
Sure. Why not? Seems like a reasonable ask. Just report corruption.
Hail, young person.
Ooh.
I am Alyssa Starbreeze, and it is my charge to protect Oberdeen from harm. To this end, I sent Balthuel Shadowstrike to observe the strange happenings around the Tower of Althalax to the northeast. It is past time that he should have returned. I worry that he has encountered some unforeseen danger in the forest. I would be most appreciative if you would find him and see that he is doing well.
Yeah, that's the beginning of our finale chain. We have a lot. This is a lot of quests. This is very dense packed. We already have half of our quest log full. I don't think we've gotten this many quests filled in some time. At least there's a mining trainer right here. That's useful. Okay, he's got a quest.
No! Greetings, lass. If you're looking for the best deals you'll find outside of Ironforge itself, then you've come to the right place. Off the coast of Darkshore to our north are two wrecked ships, the Silver Dawning and the Mistveil. Some time ago, both ships ran afoul of the blasted Murlocs as they sailed across the vast sea into Oberdeen. They now lie at the bottom of the ocean as trophies for those fiends. Both captains didn't make it out that night, and their logs and other effects are still below in lockboxes. I'd like for you to recover them for us. It would mean a lot to the crew members still around these parts.
Okay.
What can I get for you
This
today?
person has some blacksmithing supplies. That's good.
Here there.
This person has some mining supplies. That's
Can
an
I help
engineer.
you?
We don't
My
need
name's
that.
Jenna. And you?
This blacksmith.
That's a piece of steel worth.
He doesn't have anything to
Form
actually
and function,
train
lad,
us.
lass, I am
But
impressed.
the miner
Have
does.
you ever seen its match once?
But we
a
can
master in the Great Forge named Grumnus.
at least condense our. Now we got a lot.
Could probably teach some to you.
Okay, so right now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 quests. One's technically a fishing quest. So 11 quests. Let's see if I can figure out the order that we did it. The first one we got was for Love Eternal. So we'll start building out our database right now. So let's see, where did we begin? Okay. So for Love Eternal, way down here, we picked that one up. Continue our line. Bam. Let's see where we're at on the. Oh, we still have a ton. Oh man. Okay, so we have time to do a few more. All right. So the next thing that we did was, I believe, the Buzzbox 827. And the Gaffer Jacks, which is technically a fishing quest. Let's see if I have that on there. It is. Okay, so Buzzbox 827, which is the lowest level quest in the zone. And Gaffer Jacks, which is technically a fishing quest. It's pegged as a fishing quest. So really, you should be careful there. Okay, so that's 3 of 11. What else did we pick up? I think we got Washed Ashore pretty close, right around there. Washed Ashore 1. And then Shore, the red crystal is out there. So was cave mushrooms, Wanted Murk Deep. Okay, we'll pick those 3 up. So Wanted Murk Deep was on a sign out front. Where is that? There it is. Okay. So 5th one. Then we picked up, what was it called? It wasn't the red crystal, but it was cave mushrooms. I know we got close to that. Okay. That's one of the later ones, I believe. Yeah. Okay, so we got cave mushrooms. And then, sure, then we got the red crystal. That was in there. Okay. Okay, now we can start smelting our tin as well. How big a threat? And then plague glands. These are, we got those right around. How big a threat? 1. And then plague glands. These are all right around each other. Ooh, crud, I hate it when I do that. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got 2 more to do. Deep Ocean, Vast Sea we just got, and the Tower of Alpha-Lex Part 1 we got first. So Tower of Alpha-Lex Part 1. Beginning, it's not too bad. And then Deep Ocean, Vast Sea. Oh, right there. Idiot I was. Okay. Alright, so boom, just like that we've caught up while we smelted all of our things. We're not even done, we have to smelt bronze. What do we still have left? We're gonna get Easy Strider Living, Tools of the Highborn, and Bashal Aran, so we might as well pick those up too. So Easy Strider Living is coming up. Tools of the Highborn. Bam, bam. And then Bashal Aran, step 1. Okay. Okay, and then bam, bam. We're also going to get the Absent-Minded Prospector. And Fruit of this. So the Absent-Minded Prospector. Is that near the bottom? Yeah, that's one of the tougher ones. Actually open that one up. And finally our silver here. And Absent-Minded Prospector. And what was the other 2? Down there we have the Family and the Fishing Pole and Fruit of the Sea. The last 2 that we need. Family and the Fishing Pole. There's a lot of fishing oriented things here. Whoops. No. Oh, man. Undo that. Yeah. Okay. And then Fruit of the Sea. That should be our final one. So this is a lot of quest pickup. How's our bag look? Well, much cleaner. With the bronze, I don't really think there's much that I want to do in terms of I can also cook. So we could do a little cooking that'll help. That cleared up a decent, I mean, that was a pretty good amount of bag space to clean up. Pick up the Absent-Minded Prospector.
What an honor it was when Master Grey Whisker assigned me to work under the guidance of the great prospector Remtravel. At the Academy in Ironforge, everyone knew of Remtravel's great discoveries, but the prospector is rather, oblivious to his surroundings. We had uncovered evidence of a great society. Horrible golems sprang forth from the ground and overran the site. Remtravel never seemed to notice. I ran back to Oberdeen for help. Please travel south and see if the prospector is okay.
Yeah, so that's just... right here is the only place you can cook in this entire town. Kind of annoying. So if you're ever wondering where you can go cook all your fish because so much fishing is necessary, you don't want to make your own fire, this is where it's at. Now if we can buy 1 pack of mild spices, we can cook the sage fish. I think you can buy some mild spices in here. This little building, this offshoot is really where it's at.
Elune.
Hello, person. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Do you smell that delicious aroma? It's my secret recipe, adventurer, fresh strider stew. Delicious. Perhaps you would be interested in learning the recipe. Before I teach you the recipe, you will need to prove that you can handle the beasts. Now, I don't expect you to go out and tame one and ride it back to me. But if you can kill a few and bring back some of their succulent meat, I may be persuaded to show you the ways of strider stew.
Okay.
May the stars
I'll bring you their succulent meat. There's a tailoring supply thing out here. Usually these are good for some, you know, uncommon recipes.
Hello,
A tailor trainer.
And patience above all.
A pants man. Oh, you can buy my fish. Our gold's okay, 4.5. I think we're a little bit low right now because of all the stuff we did on the professions last time. Armor and shield crafter.
What brings you here?
Not a lot. Here's a weaponsmith.
How may I help? Can I assist you?
General goods. I still do not see a trade goods yet.
Peace be with you.
Dark forces encroach upon our borders. Ancient taints resurface, and new evils emerge to topple the delicate balance of the land. In times of such darkness, we all must be vigilant.
The ruins of Bashalaran to the east are overrun with demonic minions. The sprites and satyrs that have taken up residence in the area feed upon the magical energies of the area, their powers growing from continued exposure. Even with that, I have noticed that there is one shrine they will not approach. On the western side of the ruins, atop a small bluff, a strange blue aura permeates. There must be an explanation to the demon's reluctance. I would like you to investigate it. Adventurer, a task I would ask of you. Have you seen the ruins of Ameth Aran? If not, you will find them on the eastern side of the main road, some ways to the south. Once they were the home of many powerful highborn. Now they are a testament to the destruction their dabblings produced. I've been told by the sentinels that the spirits of the highborn persist, and that they wield their ancient magical implements. Those relics must be appropriated so that we might destroy them.
Alright, so we've got a lot of things we've picked up here. We're not even quite done. I thought there was maybe some trade supply vendor right around here. Oh, it's this guy.
I have the finest wires in the land.
So we'll buy mild spices. What else does he sell? Anything good? No, but I can at least cook that one smoked sage fish. Maybe for 1 point of cooking. And then, yeah, we're gonna need to do. Oh, we are in the. I was gonna say we're in the vicinity of Asheville, so we max out our cooking. Just throw that out. I don't care about this copper. We'll have to visit anytime we go to Asheville. We got to make sure to do that detour. And then, did we do our for fishing? No. All we've done is first aid on this account. So, all right. Finally, the last guy is Glubber Bump, whatever his name is. This game is old enough to have a quote-unquote pop culture reference to Forrest Gump. So here he is.
Hi there, I'm Gubber Blump.
Gubber Blump. You can say I don't have a fishing pole and then he'll sell one.
Safe travel.
I got some extras with me. If you pay me back what I paid for them, you can have one too. I got some bait too.
I love fishing. The Blump family is known for fishing. My name is Gubber Blump. I fish. There's a kind of fish I like to catch around these parts called Darkshore grouper. I used to go out on a boat to fish for grouper, but no boats have been going out since them mean old murlocs moved in. I bet they've been eating up all the grouper too. Say, you want to help me catch Darkshore grouper? I'd give you a bona fide Blump family fishing pole if you did. It's a real good...
It is a fishing pole upgrade. And then fruit of the sea.
I love crab. Crabs are the fruit of the sea. You can bake it,
I mean, I
barbecue
like crab.
it, boil it, and broil it.
The way he
They're
describes it.
pan-fried, deep-fried, and stir-fried. There's crab salad, crab soup, crab stew, pepper crab, lemon crab, whipper-root crab, and Ironforge surprise crab. That's about it. I'm here fishing right now, so I can't get any fine crab chunks. You can pick them out of reef crawlers and encrusted tide crawlers. You can make a lot with it. You can bake it, barbecue it, boil it.
Alright, so that's the old reference, haha, to, whatchamacallit, to Forrest Gump. Okay, so we have to go fishing now. We have 2 reasons to fish now. We need that Darkshore grouper for him, but we also need the, whatever it was called. We're the fishing quest. The Gaffer Jacks. So we need Gaffer Jacks. They come from anywhere in the water. And then we also just need however many Darkshore grouper, he said. Oh, Easy Strider Living is a cooking quest, not a fishing. So this was definitely a different... Alright, we got 1 Darkshore grouper. We only need 6. The good thing is we will probably not have to fish for some time after this. Yeah, no, our fishing skills, we're good up till 30, but let's just see. So that took us almost half an hour. That took us almost half of the episode. No, boom, we already have 2 Darkshore grouper. Just to pick up, just picking up quests. Getting ourselves ready to go and start the zone. I guess the good thing is that we front-loaded 17 different quests here. Yikes. A 3rd Darkshore grouper, so we're getting all Darkshore grouper. I don't know if that stops. Remember, we really want the Gaffer Jacks, 8 of them. The drop rate's a little lower, but this quest is nothing compared to the Electropellers quest. There we go. We got a Gaffer Jack. I don't know if we can cook Rainbow Fin Albacore. We can. They're useless, so we don't actually need to cook them. Okay, so we got our first Gaffer Jack. That's what we really should be tracking. Yeah, because look, we're already at 4 and 6 grouper. And as you saw, though, when we fished up our first Gaffer Jack, it can come with a fish. Okay, we got our 2nd Gaffer Jack and our 5th grouper. I don't know if I don't think there's a recipe for the Darkshore grouper. I don't think that's a thing. But we're down to needing... Oh, I'm pretty sure the mackerel is also a gray. Yeah, it's the weakest. That's the lowest level cooking fish you can get. Yeah, 2 of 8 Gaffer Jacks, so 6 to go. This is not too bad. But man, yeah, those Electropellers. Whew. It wouldn't shock me if it took us an entire episode of fishing just to get them. It's a lot. Yeah, that's the one that will take us up to at least 150 or whatever. Okay, we got our final Darkshore grouper. We could just turn around and turn that in, I guess, to get the better fishing pole. Maybe I'll do it after this cast here. Because maybe it'll help us to have a higher level fishing pole. I don't know. Okay, so we'll turn in this one.
What's on your mind?
Family in the fishing
See
pole.
you soon.
There's plenty of good dishes you use Darkshore groupers for. They're good to eat, but I think it's more fun catching them. You caught any Darkshore groupers yet?
Some real nice groupers, adventurer. Thanks for helping me out. You're at least as good of a fisherman as my cousin, Graun Blump. She also has a beard and she smells kind of funny, but that don't do nothing to stop her fishing. I reckon you have what it takes to use a Blump family fishing pole.
Okay, so, it's not as good as the regular... I mean, it's not as good as a strong fishing pole. So if you come across a strong fishing pole, you can totally still buy those. But we did just finish the family and the fishing pole. Got 1 quest done. We got our first quest done in the zone. Bing! But we're not done fishing. Because we only have 2 Gaffer Jacks. We still need 6 more. And I guess we get a +3 now, so whatever that'll do for us. We got like no XP, that was a very low quest. We're going to be, as we get higher and higher level here, we're going to be fighting through that, not getting a lot of... Okay, so we just hit 120, so we're now automatically, we will not, when we hit 24, we don't have to fish. So I guess that's a small bonus side effect. All of this is just, again, we're prepaying for all of this. Oh. Okay. I'm super sore. So today was a pretty easy day. My only real thing was I had an appointment to kind of do something that was going to take a couple hours with let's call it a client that was coming in. And we got a Gaffer Jack. We got one. The third one. So I already knew that. Then tomorrow starts my work from home stretch. And even then, like tomorrow I have I only have a few tasks right now. People started asking me to do these different things after I got home today, but nope, it's gonna wait for the morning. Taking the rest of the day off. So while I'm waiting on this person to come, oh, we got another Gaffer Jack. We're halfway there. We got an oily blackmouth too. It's pretty nice if I was going to be an alchemist. So I was hanging out with like one of his other guys that works there too, and there was really a lot of people were out of the office today. It was very, very, very skeleton crew already. There was like a big work retreat thing that went. Normally I go. This year I did not. And I was not sad because it's like all day. So I got to have like a regular day, and those people won't be home until tonight. And I'm okay with that. So me and this other guy that I like at my job, he used to play basketball when he was in college. So there's basketball courts kind of nearby, and I knew I had a certain time, and then I could just basically I had the receptionist like forwarding the calls to my phone, so whatever. And I told them like, oh, just email me if I don't answer at my office. So we went over to the court, and I basically they were running so late, they just kept emailing me saying, oh, we're gonna be a little bit later. Oh, we're gonna be a little bit later. So I ended up having like 3 hours, and all I did was play, quote unquote, play basketball. But I just shot 3-pointers. I shot 400 3-pointers today. My shooting percentage was terrible. It was like 22% or something like that. So all I did was just shoot baskets, and of course my coworker is way better than me. Like, he ended up shooting like 58% or something like that. He didn't shoot 400. I think he ended up shooting 50, and he just kind of shot the breeze with me. But yeah, I sat there and just grinded it out and shot 403. Okay, so now at 25, we will not have to level up either. And we're only halfway done with the Gaffer Jacks. So I came home from work, and I was sore. I took a nap. So my body can feel the effects of those 400. It's deceptive that I just shooting baskets. I was running to get my own like rebounds and stuff, but other than that, like, not doing anything special. And that just goes to show you how much how out of shape I am, and also just the deceptive physical nature of, like, I'm sore like my arms, my legs, my core, my hips, so all over. maybe I need to be taking some time this summer here and, I don't know. I don't like to go to the gym. That is not my jam at all. I hate it. But I'll grind out for, there we go, fifth Gaffer Jack. I'll grind out like exercise for a crazy long time if it's fun. I love playing tennis. I like hiking. I like playing basketball. I like playing like soccer. So I'll do things like that and get exercise in that way. So maybe I got to do something like that. The only problem is it's so freaking hot over the summer. Like I feel like I haven't been able to cool down this entire time. And this was, you know, I stopped. This is probably 7 hours ago since I did it. Like I'm still hot. I mean, it is just in general hot today. It was like, the heat index, it was like 105 or something. So that was pretty much my day. Like I said, I got a couple things coming through. It's really, and it's kind of annoying. It is people that are just not good at their job. That, let's be frank, it's what it is. There's one person who I think is probably not long for this world or not long for this company, who I'm pretty sure they already gave her packing orders, like she's on a 2-week notice or whatever, and she'll be gone. And I don't even know why she's caring about finishing her project or whatever, unless she is hoping to at least end on a good note to get a job in another branch of the same company. And then another lady who's just been there for like ever. She just needs to retire already. And so she's totally not tech savvy at all. She's like a dinosaur. Not to be ageist. You can be old and stay atop of things, and some people are better than that at others. But so they've both reached out for me with help with these projects that I did not respond. But I'll help them in the morning. Because it's things that it's totally not my job. It's just people that don't know how to run data and don't know how to make files and just pulling data. They need certain data for reports, and they just want my help pulling it. I mean, I can probably do it easier than them just because of access I have, whatever. Alright. Come on, Gaffer Jacks. Look, you spend too long fishing, you're gonna really suck down the whole... This video has already just been picking up quests, and now we're spending another chunk of it fishing. This is a real clunker of a content. But it's all stuff that's got to get done. So anyway, yeah, I'm going to do that tomorrow. That's about it. Got a basketball game to watch tomorrow. I'm going to let my son kind of have we're going to take a kind of a 3-day weekend where we sort of chill this weekend. And then I'm going to start putting him through the paces for the summer. He's in peak 13-year-old boy form right now. And there's certain lessons. Oh, now at 26 we will not have to. So we can go all the way to 26 without leveling up proficient. So we got some father-son work to do while I'm working from home. That's the benefit of working from home. I can really kind of balance that in. I can stay on my son, because otherwise, left to his own devices, he will just game all day. I mean, my wife is here, but she works nights, like I've said a bunch of times, so half the days she'll be, like, almost 3 out of 4 days when I'm not here, if I'm at work, and my son's not at school, then she'd be sleeping during the day, so he'll be left to his own devices, and that means he'll be playing video games all day. I mean, and who plays video games? I don't even know if people call them video games anymore. Does that date me? Am I an old man when I say video games? Level up that fishing. Gaffer Jacks ain't coming, but it's so RNG. You can get into your head about like, should I go fish in different spots? I don't think it matters. I do just think the drop rate just sucks. This is forced fishing leveling. The Horde does not have anything like this. The Horde has forced blacksmithing leveling if you want to do the blacksmith quests, but the reward is so much better. The reward for this is like nothing. I think you get maybe like some lures or something that I will immediately sell. Come on, Gaffer Jacks. Still need 3. Yeah, so I went to that graduation last night, which is why I didn't make an episode. It was nice to see I don't know, she's sort of, kind of like a goddaughter, sort of, in a way. The story's long and complicated, but it was nice to see her graduate high school and see her family. And then, I just got buffed by a priest. And then I wanted to watch the Timberwolves game last night. Timberwolves Mavericks started, that series started last night. And so I'm stuck in graduation for the first quarter still. So I see, kind of peeking at my phone, following the score. Okay, end of the first quarter, we go outside, you kind of meet the graduates, and, you know, take some pictures, and blah, blah, blah. Oh, we finally got a Gaffer Jack. Holy cow, 2 to go. And then, I was like, by the time I fight through all of this traffic and drive home, because it's like 30-40 minutes away from my house, like, I'm going to miss the rest of the game. So there was right next door to this, like, convention center is we got 7, boom, back to back, we got 1 more to go. There's like a sports bar. So I was like, alright, son, it's kind of like a Hooters style thing. I was like, well, I'm bringing in the 13-year-old boy, because he was with me. So I came in and watched the basketball. Let's just say he was not watching the basketball games. There was also the Stanley Cup playoffs that were on too, and there we go, we got our Gaffer Jacks. Holy cow, thank goodness. Let's just say the son, I don't think the number one thing his focus was on the sporting events.
Interesting.
Did you find my Gaffer Jacks, Lee Contessa? Without my Gaffer Jacks, I can't tune my stinto pegs.
I can't believe you found them! You must be the luckiest person in Kalimdor! We know you're lucky, but just how lucky are you, adventurer? One night, I was wandering the roads of Darkshore. I was looking for a good river or lake to try my new self-propelled exploding duck decoy, and I think I was a little tipsy because I passed out and awoke hours later in Aberdeen. My hair was singed, and my bag of electropellers was gone. I must have dropped them in the water. I need those electropellers. Maybe you can fish them out of some lake or stream in Darkshore.
Okay. So, we just finished Gaffer Jacks. We picked up electropellers. Okay, so we picked up that and Gaffer Jacks. So we finished 2 quests in this zone. Not a ton. We're not going to do electropellers on this time because, quite frankly, I don't think we would finish it in 1 episode if we started it. And, plus it's boring. We got to do something other than just fishing and picking up quests. But let's at least cook the fish that we got. The slitherskin mackerel and rainbow fin albacore are useless. What was the other one that didn't we get a... No, fillet of frenzy, we don't need that. Where's the other one we got? I thought we picked up a... I really thought we got one. We must have. Nice chili crab. That's not it. Okay, so it's... I guess it was the fillet of frenzy that we got. I'm not going to even cook those. We'll just sell them. Alright, so then I guess we'll go for the chili crab.
You got my attention.
or whatever. I don't need a Willy Blackmouth and the Darkshore grouper. I really thought one was a recipe for that, and we can sell our old fishing pole too. Alright, so look at all these quests. I think the first and best, the most easy way for us to start is to just go for the crabs. Such a low level quest also. The crawler legs, I mean. And then, what was the other blubbergump one? You need crawler legs, but you also need fine crab chunks in the fruit of the sea. So, oh, the crawler legs are the lower ones. The fine crab chunks, I think, are much lower down. Okay. So we're just going to go ahead and kill some pygmy tide crawlers, and we'll feed the Buzzbox with it. This is the lowest level quest in the zone. Got crabs all over. You probably can get... stuff going on. You probably can get... I think you can cook those Scarlet Claws. There's also, yeah, if you use tab, you can find them in the sea. This is actually an annoying quest to do on higher population servers because everyone's fighting for these things. Okay. First crab meat there. You can go into the water if you don't mind. My wife hates swimming, so she'd be like, nah, I'm good. I mean, but look, there's things all over. Just crawling, creeping, crawling. There's a thresher over there. We actually will have to kill some thresherdons at some point. There's a second crab pygmy tide crawler leg. We got a third, so this is not a big one. Not a big deal to stick in the old Buzzbox. I think there's tougher crawlers as you go ahead. Sea creature bones. We might as well actually go down and get that too, because what that's actually going to open up one of the longest quest lines in the area, which is to pick up all of the things that are washed ashore. There's like 7 or 8 or something of, and you just get money for doing it. Nothing special. There's the first big one. That's the thing she said that was washed ashore. We got some crawler meat, which is different than crawler claws. Both are needed. Still killing the pygmy tide crawlers. Here's some murlocs. Okay, we got our 4th claw.
It's too far away.
So these gray mist murlocs are where it's at. But once you pick this up from washed ashore, yeah, this is the prereq quest that will allow us to do everything else in the zone. Oops, why I went after that. Oh, we just threw another one. Okay. That didn't really seem to be running very much. One-shotted that. We need one more. There's no crab right here. Just boom. One shot, one shot. We are here for you guys. We being me, and by here for you, I mean I'm like here to like kill you. Take your claws, legs. Alright, so we've got all the crawler legs. We can go turn that into little Buzzbox here. Should start cruising now. So we can now go turn in the washed ashore, and we can turn in the Buzzbox and pick the next one up. We still have about 10 minutes, and we can pick some stuff up. The Easy Strider living, and the Tools of the Highborn. I'm pretty sure Tools of the Highborn's up here. That is, those are some things that we can work on. This quest chain's kind of annoying, but whatever. Buzzbox 827 sits with an eerie silence. A single flashing light indicates that it needs 6 crawler legs to be placed in its holding box. As you place the crawler legs inside the machine, you hear gears beginning to grind. Judging from the banging sounds coming from the Buzzbox, you believe the crawler legs are being put in their proper place. Soon the machine begins to hum, and you hear a tiny voice calling out from within. Hello? Hello? You fixed it. This is Whizbang, by the way. Thanks a lot. Hey, you wouldn't want to fix another one, would you? A tiny voice crackles from deep within the machine. Whizbang here! The next Buzzbox is north of Aberdeen on the beach. So that Buzzbox is number 411 and it needs 3 Thresher Eyes for its repairs. They're just off the coast. The Darkshore Thresher... Sorry about that. Just like the last time when you give the Buzzbox the goods, it'll spit out your reward. What? No, I'm fine. Okay, so... Buzzbox 827 is now done. And we picked up Buzzbox 411 or whatever. Again, a pretty easy low-level quest. It really truly is. Let's turn in our Wash Ashore first. We can at least get like some of those done since we're going to be going to the sea for the Threshers.
The loon be with you.
It is only recently that these creatures started landing on the coast of Darkshore in such alarming numbers. I can't help but think that this is an ill omen of some sort. Recovering a sample of that creature's bones to the south would help us in Darnassus.
I hope the Murloc did not give you much
the
trouble
situation.
in collecting this for us. I will be sure to get this on the next hippogriff to Darnassus. The Temple of the Moon has given me some funds to hand out for assistance. Please have some with our thanks. Your success here emboldens me to offer you a chance to aid the Temple of the Moon further, if you are interested. That beached creature is not an isolated incident here in Darkshore. There are more along the coastline and even in the water. I would like for you to investigate another one that we know of. This one was reported to be in the water due west of Aberdeen, close to a sunken vessel. Return to me with anything that you may recover that would aid our research. Also, in your travels you may find other creatures. By all means, if you should discover anything, then please bring it to our attention.
Alright, so we just finished Washed Ashore 1, and that allowed us to pick up Washed Ashore 2. And then you also kind of see here that now we can get all of these sea creatures. So, oh, they're not available yet. You have to complete this one first. So let's go out and do that. Meanwhile, we'll also get any threshers that we find while we're going out to sea here. But we need this. I guess it's out there on that island. But yeah, we will also go ahead and keep our eyes peeled. We need these threshers. Need 3 of them. I think the drop rate's pretty solid. Look, there's like floating boxes right there. I don't think there's anything ever that you do with that. Maybe those are supposedly where the Gaffer Jacks came from. I don't know. Maybe that's supposed to signify it. These things are a little tougher. Taking us 3 hits. Oh man, we got no... Now, they're actually closer to the docks than they are to the shore, but while we're out here. See, look, there's a sea turtle right there. That's actually what you're looting. But while we're swimming around, we might as well go for the threshers wherever we can find them. There are some spots, I think, particularly around the docks, where they appear quite a bit.
I need to get closer.
Okay, so this is those washed up turtles. I guess more sunken sea ships. Sunken sea ships. That's a thing. Okay, just scanning water here. Probably some out there if we wanted to go out there. In my experience, I was going to say, I've had a lot of luck hunting them under the docks. There's the ship. This would be nice to have, like an ability to breathe underwater. There's some more of those boxes. I'm not seeing any. There's one. Here. Okay. And we did not get one on the first go through. There's another. So we're already kind of in, well, Oh, there's 2 more, so... There we go. So we got our first. You only need 3. That's the good thing for us. There's not... Oh, there's more. There's not a lot of... like, we really are getting a lot of the water quests done. Dang it. Got ourselves a pearl. I think you actually can use the pearls inside. Okay. You shredded me or whatever. Look at that thing, it's like skew, or a scant. Okay, I'd like to at least complete these 2. We're running near the end of our time. But we can at least finish these 2. Boom. I think I killed him and looted him in 1 click. I don't know that I've ever done that before. Probably not. I was probably already had pre-clicked. I was already queued up for an auto attack, and then it killed right as I re-clicked, which also looted, but that was pretty nice to one-shot that puppy. Okay. There's that boat. I think the guys, the little gnome said that the box was north of Aberdeen, so that's why I'm kind of going in this direction. Maybe we'll get lucky and this will be our one that we need. Come on. We did not get lucky, but I see another one over here. Come on, Darkshore Thresher. I need your eyeball. You would think that you could, like, strategically, if you knew, say, you needed eyeballs or claws, that you would just strategically try to fight them in a way that did not destroy their eyeballs. There we go. Alright, so that's Buzzbox 411. That's Bashal Aran. Alright, well, I guess we're not turning in that Buzzbox, because I want to go down and turn in the Ashore since that'll put us in the actual city. So that's where we'll stop. We will turn in, and then we'll, I guess on the next episode, we'll make our way up to that Buzzbox probably. And get the lock boxes while we're up there. Easy Strider Living I want to get, because that's a low-level quest. And what I want to do before we start getting too far up and down the coast is I want to turn in this Ashore because there are about, like I said, 7 or 8 quests that require that from us. See, I can, with mild spices, I can make clam chowder. That's a great leveling up one, because you can purchase milk and spices. It's trash. It does not. It's one of the only quests that doesn't give you a well-fed buff, but it gives you a way to take clam meat and level up your cooking with it for some time, until like 150 and beyond. All right, so this is it. The only other one we're going to turn in is Ashore 2. And then well, that's it. That'll be our episode. So kind of a boring one, but once you have investigated the creature's remains in the water to the west of here, I should be able to file a proper report with the Temple of the Moon in Darnassus. Perhaps then we will be closer to discovering the reason why these unfortunate creatures chose to end their lives beached on the coast of Darkshore.
You've been a tremendous help here today. We now have a solid chance at unlocking the mystery of why these creatures choose to beach themselves on the coast of Darkshore. The idea that they might be fleeing the area around Teldrassil is disturbing. Should you come across others in your travels, please let me know. Our research here is but in its infancy. On behalf of the Temple of the Moon, please accept this as thanks for the effort you have given. Thank you, adventurer.
So, I mean, we kind of have an answer to a mystery right there that I never picked up on. What they're doing is they're fleeing.
Hello.
They're fleeing Teldrassil. Now, we know why they're fleeing Teldrassil. Because Teldrassil is tainted. Alright, we'll work on cooking and all that stuff next time. Alright, so we really did a lot of setup. Let's check the stuff off. We did wash ashore too. That's all we really turned in. And that's it. We got another episode in the pipe. 555. I thank you as always so much for watching and for tuning in. And I will see you all next time on Lore of Warcraft.